This is one of the best tall striker builds I've used on EAFC 24 clubs. This build I had 46 games and I scored 122 goals with also 18 assists, and I was playing any, but a majority of the assists were coming from my teammates, and we were playing a lot of this football as you can see here. And the other builds, like I said, if you want to see any, they are on the page for the winger, cam, central mid and them sort of positions, guys. This build, however, though, we're using a right wing at 6'2", 152 pounds, and if you're going to be using the other metric system, it's 187 centimeters, and that'll be coming in at 68 kilograms. And the snore style for penalties has been working really well for me, and buzz running animation as well. So I'd recommend trying them out. And again, hands on hips, which I haven't written there, but I would say is probably the best for free kicks. And if you were someone who likes free kicks, you could definitely use this build for that and take off the power shot playstyle, as you can already see the playstyles in the top right corner. This build though, however, is very versatile. You can literally outstrength people. It's not built for the aerial style of play. As you can see there, it's definitely more of like a hold up, quick 1-2s. You can shuffle past people on the wing as well. So we're using finesse shot plus and press proven plus. So them two, in my opinion, combined. So when you're getting into those tight spaces in the box, you can hit a fast finesse. And it does have high finishing and decent shot power because we're on the winger build with a decent height and also weight. So that does make the winger build a lot more aggressive in the box, allowing it to almost compete with striker builds for stats. And in my opinion, I like the winger variant more, or the midfielder variant, like the right mid or left mid, more because of the fact you can dribble. Without that, sometimes it does feel a little bit clunky, especially with this game's gameplay. It's so inconsistent, so the winger build is a bit more immune to that. And then we're going to be using power shot. It's pretty self-explanatory just to have that normal. So we're in the box as well. You can do quick power shot cancels. You can do quick power shots at need. You could switch that if you don't like finessing from the playstyle finesse plus to power shot plus. Tiki taka, as you see on the channel, we use that a lot on the builds. Definitely helps if you want to make those quick 1-2s like you see in the start of the clips. And the majority of the builds, I'd say, it just helps if you're playing with a team or do short passes. It's definitely viable to have that as a perk. Technical as well, so you can quickly tap off on and off technical dribbles. So that really is something that's underrated as well. But sometimes holding it does help, but also just tapping it just to quickly change direction technically is very overpowered. And first touch, again, because it's a taller build with quick steps, when you get the ball quickly passed to you, and then with acrobatic, because of the volleys like you saw in the clips as well, that does boost them ever so slightly. So it's not even about actually having to have all these overhead kicks, it's just being able to volley with those extra accurate shots. Now again, as you can see, the pace is actually different to what I do on most builds, because this is a controlled build and it is a slight different way to where I'd usually go. We're using 89 acceleration and 93 sprint speed, and with that, that does make the build feel a little bit more of a top speed build. So at times you won't be able to just fly past people, but once you get going, you will start leaving people behind. So if you time your runs efficiently and you're someone who definitely knows what he's doing with the left stick dribbling to make things happen in the final third, because someone who's just trying to like do quick speed boost, you want to go for a small build. But this build, again, it's definitely built for that, like quick finishing in the box, quick turns like you were seeing. You want to be more just like that threat, like an Aubameyang sort of build. If you remember how his player was at BVB, Arsenal's sort of career, very effective. So like we got 4-star skills as well. If you wanted to use 5-star skills, maybe go for less of the shooting, and then even take away some points in dribbling. Depends on your style of play. Personally, I like to just keep on 4-star skills because my cam and my winger do a lot of skilling. So I just usually try to be as efficient as possible, trying to score goals in the box. Definitely is that sort of build anyway. If you look at the stats, it's just built for quick shots in the box. And then we have decent strength as well. Again, this is still on a winger variant, so we'll still be able to move pretty well with this build. And then reactions at 91. I hope you enjoyed the build as always, guys. Take it easy.